Whew. Mm. Oh, I screwed it up. It was hiding, and then it wasn't hiding. Are you gonna hide here? Hi, Floor. What just happened? Hi, Jessica Quick. Hi, Southern Red Fox. Kimberly, good evening. Hello, I'm hella early. I just got here, yeah. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Adrian. Assalam. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Jessica Harris. Good evening, Jacob. How are you feeling? Still sick? Still sick. Hi, Kara Fry. Hello. Catherine Zering. Hope you're feeling better a little bit, little by little. Brittany K. Hello. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for tapping. Hi, Green Eyes. Hi, Evenly Zen. Jello. Wicked Ways. Good evening. Hi, Irene. Even did you sage? No, I didn't. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Cindy. Robin Lee. Hello. Zoe. Hello. Tammy Foy. Hi. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks for that. Anaya Maria. Hi. I'm Miss Carrie. Hi, Firefly. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Prince Blizzy? Hi, Jessica. Christina. Hello. Mama Z. By the way, I teleported here. I was scrolling on Facebook, then boom, Jacob face. Yeah, I'm here for it. Hi, Amanda. Dad. Okay. Good evening. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm falling behind. Prayers to get better soon. I appreciate that. Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yeah, I've been going live 4 times a week. So, I'm back. Full force. Oh. So it turns out. Hello, you keep popping up on my For You page. How are you this evening? I'm well, Nobi. How are you? Welcome in. Looks like you're supposed to be here. How is the virus treating you too? Ooh. Tap the screen. Thanks, Amanda. What up, Trina? I have whooping cough. Yeah, I have, so, we caught the vid. And by we, I mean I caught it and then inadvertently gave it to wifey, so, not great. But, you know, I said I was gonna be relentless, right? And I'm supposed to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was here Monday, I was here Tuesday, and here I am Wednesday. So man, you're forgetting Kelly's sick. Why, family, do you never pop in to answer my questions? Cindy, there's a lot of people here. You know. But it's divine timing, you know, and I'm only one person. I get to as many as I can. So, yeah. I wouldn't take it personally, you know? Like, if you're just looking at the odds, right? Normally there's 200, 300 people in the room when I'm doing the readings and stuff, and at least that's been our numbers, you know, on this so far coming back. And, I mean, the odds are not in your favor. I wouldn't take it personally. That goes for anybody. I wouldn't take it personally. Thanks for the manifesting wicked ways. Been your last while. I've missed you. Well, I'm here. Hello. Somebody said, are you doing collective or individual? Okay, so here's how I do things. Welcome in. Let's just introduce, for those who don't know me, my name is Jacob Sasko. I am a psychic medium. I've been communicating with spirit for almost 23 years. Well, for other people. English class in high school was the first reading I ever did. While the teacher was teaching about whatever she was teaching about. So I was 16. I'm 38. I'm almost 39. So it's almost 23 years. Hey yo, new follower. Thank you, Courtney, for the follow. I do appreciate it. So I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing it before it was trendy or cool or popular, you know. It was literally something I hid from everybody, honestly, except for when it came out. But I hid it. But anyway, so this is like just something I was born with, that I really considered it afflicted with growing up, because it was excuse me, guys, quite traumatic in some ways. I mean, I've had the most traumatic experiences of my life from this, but I've also had the most beautiful, loving experiences because of this as well. So both extremes I attribute to psychic phenomena, honestly. So, you know, I used to consider it a curse, but I think, and then I consider it a blessing for others, but a curse for myself. And more recently, I consider it overall just a blessing, because all the experiences make us stronger and better and more compassionate and more loving. And I just consider it a blessing at this point. So the evolution, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So I'm sick, guys. I have the vid. I've had it for 3 days. I showed it the last 2 days. Beautiful readings were had yesterday and the day before. So here we are, right? Let's keep it going. So my live dates that I have scheduled for myself are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, evening time. So yeah. So that's what we'll be doing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm more worried about my wife. She has more of a struggle getting better from things than I do. I'm resilient. My immune system. Plus, I eat a lot of fruit. I think that helps. Oh. All right. So here's how it goes. Yeah, baby's 2.5 now. He is big. It's not gonna get wild tonight because I'm not gonna turn on all the stuff. All right. So this is how it works in this live stream. Us with autoimmune disease take longer. Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, Alicia M. Foster. I see you joining the Discord. Thank you for joining the Discord. I do appreciate that. It's great. Discord's great. If you ever have psychic Q&A questions, you can go into the psychic chit chat channel inside the Discord server and ask them, and I do get to them. But anyway, Jessica, my dad, first timer. Awesome. Welcome in, Jessica. Very good to have you. So I'll let you know. Let's talk about how to get readings here. So I do free psychic mediumship on live stream. The first reading that I do is completely free. It's for anybody. And I'll tell you how to structure it in order to like potentially pull my attention to it, I guess, or spirit's attention to it, or I don't know, both, I guess. The second one will be for a subscriber. Now the first one could be a subscriber, could not be a subscriber. Last night it was a subscriber, and it was not intentional. Subscribers just have double the chances. So there's that. But anyway, so the first one is just normal. I have regular chat. Whichever one I get drawn to, bam, I read that person. The next one I turn to sub-only chat, just temporarily to grab the person, and then I open up the chat back up. In this room, you do not have to be quiet. You do not have to silence yourself. I encourage you to support one another, to send love into the room, and to be kind towards one another. Kindness goes a long way, and this is a community built upon that. Kindness, love, respect, trust, all that good stuff, and just coming together for, you know, hope and faith and growth and sharing that, okay? So at no point do you have to be quiet in this chat. That's not a thing. I know most psychic mediums on here ask everyone to be quiet when they're reading. I do not. Okay, so thanks for sharing the live, JP. Okay, so if you're not following me, please follow me. Especially if you're going to ask me to try to read you, definitely follow me. If at least some sort of energetic exchange, as this was totally free, some sort of energetic exchange, because you know, if I click on your name and because I have to click on your name in order to get your actual name to put it into my system. If you're not following it, I probably won't read you. I'll probably just back out of it. Honestly. But anyway, so and I think that's fair. Oh, Rosa, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm not sure if Kelly's gonna jump in. I kind of got her incapacitated with the with the vid, so she's not happy with me right now. I'm grounded. So anyway, okay. So this is how we do it. I love a reading, please. Let's talk about how to do that. Follow. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate the follow. Baha, bad boy, the vid, yeah. So the thing is, I upload these to YouTube, and YouTube, I remember at least back in 2020, it didn't like the word. I'll spell it with, military phonics, whatever. Charlie, Oscar, Victor, India, Delta, right? Yeah, so I call it the vid. And YouTube doesn't like that word, and I think that might show some political leanings or some, I don't even know what the hell that's showing. But regardless, I do upload these to YouTube, so I'm not trying to, and my channel is monetized, so I'm not really trying to, like, get in any trouble there, if that makes sense, right? But anyway, all right, so, and I say monetized very, very loosely. Excuse me. Very, very loosely. Anyway. Anyway. You have to get to at least $100 before YouTube will even pay you out. I still haven't hit that. I've been monetized for almost a year. So, anyway. Okay. One day I'm gonna get my check from YouTube, and it's gonna be a glorious day. I might buy myself dinner or something. Thanks for the manifesting, K-Jax. I appreciate that. I saw somebody else send it too. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm loopy. Wicked Ways. Thank you so much for that. And Jessica Quick. That's got gifts coming in. No Taco Bell, no Taco Bell. I need to eat more healthy than that right now to overcome this $100 worth of taco. Maybe that day, yeah. You know what? Yeah, maybe I just get one of everything and just go, Okay, excuse me. Okay, so was your little one sick too? No, he's not. Thank God. So hopefully that remains that way. We've been isolating. I've been wearing masks. It still wouldn't be 100. Yeah, you're probably right. But you know what? I'll tip the cashier extra. Okay, so here's how it goes. Ooh, spirit guide. That opens up an interesting gingerbread. That opens a very interesting concept. Let's pivot on that for a second. I do spirit guide readings. I can do them. I never really liked to do them earlier in my life because unless you know who your spirit guides are, it's not evidential, right? So, and I'm like super science guy, right? I want to give you facts and things that are like, wow, yeah, no, that's my person, holy cow, right? So I never really liked talking to spirit guides because in the past, because like if you don't know who your spirit guide is, then I could say anything to you and you'd be like, oh wow, that's great, and keep moving, right? So I never liked the vibe of that. However, I may be open to it. All right, so sure, you can. All right, so here's how we format our questions, and let's open it up to spirit guides as well. But here's how we format the question. It's going to be, this is how you get selected to be read, okay? And you spam this in the chat as many times as you can. Try to grab my attention. You put the relation, mom, dad, brother, spirit guide, dog. Just put the relation, and then dash, and then put like the question you would ask them if they were sitting in front of you that you really want to know the answer to, okay? And you do that, and that's how I get called to you, okay? And I'll pick one person, the spirit and I will pick somebody, and then I'll plug them into my system, and I will read that one person. I don't read the entire room. I don't do that. I read one person at a time, period. Okay? For those who haven't seen me before. I don't do the spirit led where it's like, I have this person, who is it? I don't do that. I don't. I'm not a huge fan of that in my own practice. It doesn't make me feel good, right? So anyway, okay, let's get this party started. Good job. I see you guys doing it correctly. So there's a spirit. Oh my goodness, I love it. You know, I love the whole spirit guide one. Tiffany Burgess. I love it. I'm not sure if spirit's pulling me to that one, so keep spamming it. But I love it. I think that's a great idea. So we'll go ahead and engage the spirit guide one too. I'm down. Oh hey, what's up, Shannon? I love it. Yeah, I love it. Let's do this. Let's find out who we're talking to. So, relation and the question. So Levy, I see you say husband, and then what question would you ask him? And I'm terribly sorry about your loss, by the way. But in the interest of saving time, I asked for this format so we can get through them faster. They still take probably 20, 30 minutes. So, and I only have 57 minutes before I have to clock in. I have to work tonight. Sorry guys, still got the vid. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I see some of them and it makes me feel really sad. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry, guys. They're all with you, okay? They're all with you. Period. Who are we going to? Come on, Spirit, who are we going to? There we go. This one. This one? Oof. Oof. Oh, there must be some head stuff going on with this one. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. All right, Peter's mama, can you ask your question again, please? I'm doing okay, Miss J. Doing okay.
Hi, Mom, why did you visit me?
She's asking why doesn't her mom visit her? Okay, so again, feel free to chat with each other, hang out with each other. I'm going to be reading Peter's mama only. You're talking to a psychic medium who does not believe in postcards. I think that it's just overhearing a phone call, and that phone call could have similar aspects to your family and your life. You know what I mean? Because we're human, we all have similar experiences, or some are different, some are similar. So I don't really believe postcards are your family's way of like communicating to. Like, I think you're just overhearing it. But if you get peace by that, maybe you were led here to receive some peace in that way. So if you believe in it, potentially, but me personally, I don't. I read one person at a time. So I'll be reading Peter's mama for this one, and then we'll open up for the next one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Peter's mom was asking, "Hi, Mom, why don't you visit me? Mom, why don't you visit me? Mom, why don't you visit me?" Can we open up to Peter's mom, please? Please open the door. Peter's mama's mom. 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 Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom. Jesus, please stop my mind, clear it out. Peter's mama, open the door. Peter's mama, Peter's mama, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom. Got you. Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama's mom, Peter's mama. First off, Peter's mama's mom, or Peter's, oh my gosh. So I still have the foggy brain, so forgive me ahead of time. So I'm going to say immediately, I'm interacting with two women that seem to be mother-daughter over here on the other side. So this would be your grandmother with the curly hair, salt and pepper. It's kind of like the like a kind of a puffier look to it. It's like loose to medium curls, and a little bit more heavy set. Does this resonate with Mom's mom?
Yes.
Okay, and then is her name Irene or something very similar, or is there? Do you understand the reason why I would have heard like Irene or something very, very similar to that? Ugh. Sorry, I still got the body aches, guys.
Not her name.
Okay, I just heard it, so I'm gonna honor it and just deliver it because I heard it and I don't really know where it's coming from. So anyway, I'm connecting with this woman first, and then the woman below her seems to have more of the wavy, or like more straight to it, like a slight wave to it, salt and pepper going on, and she's more of a medium build. Is this track for what Mom looks like?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep drilling down on who this woman is. This woman is coming in below Grandma's energy, okay?
My mom was Darlene.
Oh, it's Darlene. Okay. Maybe. Because Irene's a really strange name, and the Reen part, maybe. I'll say maybe, but I don't love it, but maybe, right? Okay. So would you understand? So there's a woman. She's medium built. She has this wavy hair. It's right past the shoulder. She's medium built, and she's connected below this grandma. So this is like an aunt. This is like Mom's friend. This is like on the same level as Mom in spirit. This one's going to be a heart-related passing. I think it's a heart attack, actually, because I just got the left arm connection. So either a heart attack or maybe a stroke, because the left side. But there's a connection there with this woman. And there's like an Anne, an Anne connection with her name. You have any idea who this is? If not, just hold on to it. I do put these up on YouTube, so when you're not in the hot seat, you can look back over it and be like, oh, okay, that's what that was. Oh my goodness, right? So don't worry if you can't think of it right now, right? Because psychic amnesia is a very real thing in the moment. It's when you're in the hot seat, like trying to remember everything, okay? But anyway, this woman's coming through as well, connected to this grandma. Now, does grandma have the R name? Or is there a reason why I'm getting Rose in connection with grandma?
No. Her middle name, yes.
What's her middle name? Is it Rose?
Rose.
Okay. Lauren, I promise you I'm not reading you. I only read one person at a time, Daryl, and I do everything I can to block everybody else out. God bless you. Okay, so Rose. Okay, perfect. Okay, so... Okay, and now this woman has the respiratory issues. There's like a respiratory failure going on with this as well. I'm like short of breath. I'm already short of breath with the vid, but...
Yes, in the end.
Yeah, I always get them at the end. Peter's mama, I always get them right there at the end, okay? I feel like it's the most highly evidential is very end moment. Instead of saying like everyone looks 27, I don't read like that. Okay. So yeah, she's imparting that on me. I wish she would take it. Excuse me. There's more to do with this. This is extremely relevant to her passing. There has to be some level of pneumonia going on here. Is what this would most likely. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a lot of gas too, so I don't know if that's connected here as well. So excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah. Can you connect me with your daughter? She's looking for her. She's looking for her daughter. She's looking for her mom. Can you connect me with your daughter? I know you said your mom has. Her name was Darlene, but is there? Is there an M name connected or a nickname? It could just be mom. Just. Anyway, let's move on. She's asking for your daughter. Why can't I find the daughter? Okay, so first off, there's a very sweet smell that's associated with grandma. I'm sorry, I have to keep going with grandma because she's the only one that's really coming up to me, talking to me right now, so I just gotta go with it. There's a really sweet smell associated with her. It's like something she would wear, something she would be known for, whether it's her flowers, but it really seems like a perfume or a scent that she's imparting on me. Very, very sweet, very floral. And she brings you this scent to remember her. It's been a while, but she brings you this scent. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so just know that that's one of her ways of showing up. And then there's a man to her side, a D. Is it like Danny? To her side. It's probably husband, maybe brother, but it's probably husband. They normally talk about their significant others. A D name, first, middle, last.
Yes.
Yes. What's his name? Is that the grandpa? And what's his name? Danny?
No, last name was D. I never met him.
Okay. My last name was D. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. And then but he also had a respiratory issue. This seems more like lung cancer or something that was aggressive on him and connected to his situation. But anyway, he's coming through, just sending some love and all that good stuff. If that tracks, does that make sense to you? Okay, and then back with Grandma. Grandma, can you connect me to your daughter? Why am I not seeing the blink in between?
No, he had a heart attack. Young.
Interesting. No, this is lung cancer. And this isn't young. This isn't young. This is like 60. So to the side of Grandma, there's a gentleman. He's got straight hair, with a little bit of a like I don't even know how to describe this. It's salt and pepper. He's like 60. He's like 60. 63 to 67, 68, somewhere right in there. Medium build. And this is to the side of this grandmother. So this is to the side. And Danny, or a D, still comes in with this gentleman. So if it's not Grandpa, that's fine. But there's a gentleman that's like her peer group that's coming through, connected here. Okay, so I'm just going to let you hold on to that. You can reference back to this on YouTube and like, oh yeah, that's what that was, right? But just know that this person, whoever this is here and showing love as well. Okay. And then why am I not able to get Mom though? Like that's what I'm confused with. What's going on? What's going on? Because this is like, now who was the A name? It's got to be Grandma or Mom. A name, first, middle, or last. It's like Amelia. Amelia would be the closest that I can come up with in my head.
A name is my brother, Alan.
No. That's not it. That's not what this is. Sorry, darling. I'm super hot. That's not what this is, darling. Okay. Why can't I get... Can I have her Mom, please? Oh my gosh. I keep getting the same two ladies that are coming together. I can't. I'm struggling to find your Mom too, dear. Like she's not coming up to me. And it doesn't mean she's not there, it just means she's not answering my call right now. Let me see if I can get Grandma to shed some light on this. Grandma's an interesting character. I'm trying to steer her the way I want to go, and she's very resistant to following like my lead at all. She wants to do things her way, very set in that. Very independent, very like it's my way or the highway sort of feeling. So I'm trying to navigate that and still kind of steer her into like giving me the information that we're looking for. But she's kind of a tough character to work with. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll just have to go the way she's going. I'm sorry, it's gonna go off into a tangent, and I can't control it. Okay, this grandmother is referencing a dog. It's a brown dog. It's very short hair. It looks almost like a Labrador or something very similar. It's a brown dog. It's all one color, and it's about I'd say 60 or 70 pounds. But the dog's with her, so this dog's in spirit, and she just wants you to know she has the dog. There may be a joke about it being Rusty, or there's an R name connected with this dog. Do you understand this? Do you know the dog she's talking about?
My dog was Tatiana Rose.
Did your dog match? It felt like a girl. Did your dog match this description?
Yes, she did.
Okay, perfect. She wants you to know she has your dog, okay, and that they're there. And the dog I just see laying there. She kind of jokes saying this dog's so lazy, but she's just making jokes. And then the dog's just laying there chewing on this toy, just living its best life, curled up near like a fireplace situation. So if this is what this dog loved to do in life, right? Just know that that this imagery is being played out because it's like your dog's living its best life, right? Does that make sense? Like, does that make 100% sense? Like, oh yeah, that's what my dog loved to do, and yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. So just hold on to that. She just wants you to know the dog's okay, okay? And that would be the R name for. Okay. What else? Why? Okay, so again, I just have to follow where she's going, and I'm trying to lead her. I really am trying to lead her. What else? Why? Okay, so again, I just have to follow where she's going, and I'm trying to lead her. I really am trying to lead her, but she's like resisting and pulling me in other directions, which is really, really annoying. she's I mean, is it fair to say that this grandma was pretty stubborn? Because she's acting that way with me.
No, she was sweet. My mom was stubborn.
Interesting. Let me go off the feelings. Because just because I'm not seeing her doesn't mean they're not affecting my other clairs, my other senses. Let me go and see if I can just feel into the stubborn energy and see if I can pivot around and get some information with mom without seeing her, just hearing and all that other good stuff. Let me see if I can dive in a different way. Thank you for that. Let's try to pivot. Okay. Now, was mom diagnosed with like cancer but refused treatment? Or something that's got that.
Yes, with cancer, but she did not refuse treatment.
What is happening here? Now, did this cancer start in her, I want to say cervix, but lower abdomen? Yes, cervix. Um, um, I want to see if the cue I got that made me say cervix, if I can use that moving forward, basically. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, these body aches are so serious. This is my stuff, not spirit. Thank you. Thanks, I got it from the TikTok shop. Just waiting on her response. If you didn't hear your response, it didn't come through. Try putting like an emoji with it or something. I don't even remember the question. Just type cervix if it was cervix, or whatever organ it was. Just type whatever organ it was that it started. That's what it was.
Ovarian.
Ovarian, okay. And then okay, and then there's a metastasis, and then multiple organs, and then stage 4 all became highlighted, and it feels like it went from a lower organ to lower organ to lower organ, like it was just spreading like locally first, and then kind of like, and then kind of just like it would have gone from there to like spleen, and like this, it like moved around to multiple organs nearby or something. You understand this? The faster you respond, the more information we get, darling, because I might have to cut this.
What do you feel about spleen?
Look, I just need yes, no, maybe, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the faster you respond, the faster, I felt like spleen got highlighted here, and it felt like
yes.
it went to multiple areas, like 3 or 4 different organs before there's like a domino effect where it's just like, okay, they all came crashing at the same time after that. But it's like 3 to 4 organs, and then it all falls down.
I am responding immediately. It is not coming up.
Roger that. Thank you, Peters. Mama, I appreciate it. I don't mean to be short. I'm just trying to navigate it as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? Is there a K name connected to mom, like Kelly?
No.
Okay. That came up clear. What the hell, guys? You know, I really wish I could have gotten a stronger connection to mom, like specifically. I mean, I know we got grandma. I know we got some things about mom. I know grandma said, hey, your dog's here, and your dog got validated. I mean, that's all beautiful and well and everything. You asked about your mom, and you asked a specific question, and I really wish I could have gotten a stronger connection just to mom and just like bam, 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 bam. But it's just not the way it works. It doesn't always work out the way we want it to. But I'm gonna try and see if they'll just give me the information. You know, and just have to just make the most out of the connection I'm being allowed to have at this point. So the I am getting the sensation of like a tugging sort of feeling on bed sheets. It's like it's almost like someone's pulling my bed sheet, like little tugs, nothing like crazy, nothing like, oh my gosh, I need an exorcist. It just feels like little tugs. It's like, wow, that's weird. Like I've just felt something move, and and nobody's there. You know what I mean? Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so I do get that your mom energy is taking credit for that, or that is being assigned to her because of how important bedtime routine was. And I'm seeing what looks like imagery of like you as like a 7 or 8 year old with like dark brown hair. I hope this is you. And you've got like little bangs, like little bangs, and then you've got like longer, like probably like right past the tops of your shoulders, like maybe a couple inches, and it's like this dark brown, mostly straight with a little bit of wave to your hair, and like brushing the hair. Does this make sense? Is this imagery you at that age range, and is this like a sentimental moment?
No. I'm a redhead.
You're a redhead. Oh yeah, that's not you at all. Who is this? Well, obviously I don't read your pictures, right? Oh, thanks, Bree. I'm so freaking out, bro. Oh my gosh. What is this? Alright, the vision is not working when trying to connect with mom. It's just not. Like, none of the imagery is working, so I just gotta throw the clairvoyance aspect away.
I appreciate you trying. I truly do.
Yeah, it's okay. I have all the other senses for them to interact with, so I'm just gonna discard the viewing one, clairvoyance. I'm just gonna discard any of that when trying to connect with mom. Grandma clearly saw. Dog clearly saw. Any imagery that I get when I'm trying to connect with mom is all wrong, and that's okay. You know, it's just sometimes they just don't want to connect with a certain sense of mine, and that's just how life is. Okay, so I do want to say that this, regardless, even though the imagery is wrong, the energy behind it feels important. Like, the bedtime routine is very important, and the imagery was like you being in bed, getting your hair brushed, about to lay down for the night, being tucked in, like that sort of sweet sort of situation. Does this resonate with how your interactions would have been with mom? Because it feels like bedtime routine, very important connection here. Does that make sense? Otherwise, I have no idea what the hell to make of that. Like, at all.
No, not as a child. She works nights.
Okay, yeah. I have no idea what to make of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm screwing that up, dear. I'm sorry. This is... I screwed that up. I had to have. That had to have been me. I misunderstood something somewhere. When that K name comes in again, that K name comes in again, the imagery hasn't gone anywhere. Just hold on to that. When you reflect back on this later, think about that imagery and then a potential K name connected to this. And if there's a little girl around 7, having her hair brushed and like being put to bed and tucked in, like if that connects with mom doing that for somebody, I have no idea what to make of that. I have no idea what to make of that. Just hold on to that and see if that makes sense later, because it very well may, because the imagery is not changing for me. So it just is what it is. All right, what else do we have? Okay, yep, that one. Okay, and then what? So moving the bed sheets. How else is? Can you like impart some thoughts or some feelings? Like, how else is she showing up around her? I don't trust anything I'm seeing. There is a sensation. This is like at like when it's either something where you would be doing in honor of her, either it's a memorial or some after service or some just spending time thinking about her on your own or whatever this is. But there's an instance of full body chills that swept over you, full body chills, that was like, and you should know what this is. Like this is pronounced. You should know what this is. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, just know that this was mom trying to console you. She got really close to you to kind of hug you or embrace you, and that's why you got all of this chill action. There's also tingling on the cheekbones, and that's like from her trying to wipe your tears away and stuff like that. Like she's very sweet, and there's a very loving energy here, very caring energy, like that's connected here. But you also, if you get these tingles when you're crying on your face, it's her trying to wipe your tears away, especially when the tears are in relation to her. So hold on to that as well, because when that happens, that's what that is. Okay. And then also, and I'm not trusting anything that I see, but I saw this imagery, so I have to honor it and deliver it. But I'm going to honor it and say it very skeptically that this is going to be accurate. Because again, I saw it and I don't trust seeing shit right now with trying to connect with this energy, honestly. But I'm seeing like some like weird imagery inside of the bathroom mirror with the steam. It's like I don't know if there's like a heart drawn in it, or if it's like looks like there's words that are like somebody's like messing with writing or making marks on the mirror in the bathroom when the shower steam. And it's like, wow, that's weird. Like, what is that, you know? And it's some sort of feeling of love. So I'm not sure if you saw like a heart sort of symbol on there, like, wow, that's weird, you know. And you know, I have to wash that window, you know, like something like, do you understand this? Is that a thing? Oh, you guys are 88.8 thousand likes already. Holy cow, yo, amazing. Like, do you understand what that is?
Yes.
All right, I have to hear this. What is that? And thank you so much. Please know she is around you. It's just she's not manifesting the way that you would expect, and she definitely didn't manifest for me the way I would expect either. So she's doing something. She's doing it on her own terms or her own way. She's not like following any guidelines or anything. She's doing her own thing. So, I can't control it. You know what I mean? So I did the best I could navigating
I used to write on the mirror in stream.
All right, she's acknowledging that then. Okay. Well, anyway, so interesting. Okay, so she's just acknowledging that. I don't know if this is like something you wrote to her. Like, if she's bringing it up, there has to be some sort of deeper connection between her and you with this connection. But anyway, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that with warm blessings. I hope that this helps you to some degree. She definitely wasn't playing nice, I guess. Well, not nice, but like
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Peter's mom. She definitely didn't make it easy for me. I'll say that, but I think we got through it. And thank you for your grandma, because really your grandma's the one who pulled this all together. So big shout outs to her, and please know that your dog's okay as well. Yeah, and your dog's living her best life, her best afterlife over there, okay? And God bless you guys. Please send light and love over there to Peter's mama, por favor. And thank you so much. Okay. All right, we've got to dive into a sub only. That one took longer than I anticipated, and I don't know how much time we have. Let's do a sub only chat real quick just to grab the next person. And okay, let's go. clear. What Okay, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the manifesting, Janet. I do appreciate you. I subbed but couldn't post. You're here. I see you. Southern Red Fox, could you ask your question?
Did you know we have this ability? Check out Jacob's workbook to learn. Link in bio.
That's true. That's a very true statement. Thank you for the commercial break. Can you put your question again, please?
Am I on the right spiritual path?
Okay, spirit guide. Am I on the right spiritual path? Let's get it going. I'm gonna have to do this one quick. So let's go. Okay. Sub only chat is off. Everyone should be able to comment again. Sorry, I don't like muzzling people, but here we are. Okay. Spirit guide, am I on the right spiritual path? Spirit guide, am I on the right spiritual path? Southern Red Fox, do I have your explicit permission to connect with your spiritual team?
Yes.
Thank you. So I'm getting an impression of a male. He's kind of like heavier set. That's like sitting on the ground in front of me. It's interesting, and he's kind of like, I don't know what culture this would even be, because he's got like a really thick beard and like he's kind of hairy, and he's like a really no nonsense sort of character. He's kind of I almost want to say like a Viking or something. Like he's something that's like slightly more I don't want to say barbaric, because that's obviously not the key word that you should use to describing a spirit guide, but the vid brain, man, I don't know how else to say it right now. It might be a Viking or some sort of like conqueror of some sort. Do you know who this is, Nancy? Have you seen this person before?
Yeah.
You know who this is? Okay, and what was your question again? Am I on the right spiritual path? Is that what this was? Oh, gotta get back to your question.
Yes.
Am I on the right spiritual path? Okay. So you know who this is. Great. Okay, great. Am I on the right spiritual path? You're on the right spiritual path there. Now, he says you're a little bit stubborn. Can lead you to water, but you won't drink it, like that sort of thing going on. And you're very, very like set on doing things your way. So you need a little bit more malleability, like not being so rigid with them. Let them do, like let them do, like let them guide. Like they're guides, let them guide, right? Stop trying to take control of the situation, especially particularly with your mind. It's like you get these impressions and they say, no, it should be like this, and you smash down what's happening to try to insert your narrative. When it's
I have a problem with authority, haha.
Yeah, it's more of they're a guide, right? They're a guide, and they're ascended. They're at an ascended level. So when you have to let them guide. That's it, right? So, because he's like, he's admittedly frustrated, and with that aspect, or like he lets on that, oh, this is frustrating, just to highlight, to get you to move differently, if you will. I mean, he's obviously not really feeling frustrated, but they give that impression just so that you'll move a certain way. Like if he was human, he'd be frustrated for sure, right? He understands why he understands why it's happening. Am I on the right spiritual path? Is the question, though, sir. I'm getting to it. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we got 14 minutes. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. And this me trying to steer him too. Oh, he loved that. There's two others behind him. There's a petite lady, and then there's someone else that's kind of in the shadows. I can't really see the third one, but there's a really thin petite lady behind him that is trying to teach like emotional awareness or like sensitivity training. It's a sensitivity training coach, basically, is what you have behind him, because she's like balancing him out, because this guy's tough as nails. So she's like much more about trying to be emotional, trying to be creativity.
Oh no for her.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I know. Hey, you know what? They're here. They're trying to pull the way they pull. You know what I mean? Whether or not we do it, that takes you drinking the water, right? So do your thing. But is she on the right spiritual path though? On the right spiritual path. I do see, generally speaking, Nancy, yes, right? I see, generally speaking, I do see like taking slight steps. So the imagery I'm getting is like a pathway, right? And I see like a couple steps off to the right and then back on path. A couple steps off to the left and back on path. It's like you're trying to do the sobriety test and you've done too much, so you're like all over the line, but you're still going in the general trajectory of what's supposed to happen. So I don't find you to be extremely veered off of course.
Okay.
I do get that there's a lot of, and you have to remember that this life is not just about being spiritual, right? We were incarnated into a human existence in order to have a human experience. So there's a balancing act here, and there's so much on your plate when it comes to the 3D, to the physical realm. There's so much going on with that requires more of your attention, that you feel like as if at least from what I'm getting here, you feel as if because you're not devoting as much time to your spiritual practice or to your spirituality, that this somehow equates to you being off course or not accomplishing what you're supposed to accomplish. But this just simply isn't the case. The thing is, like, there's a balancing act, and sure, right now it's much more like 85% 3D, 15% spiritual, or 90-10. You know, it does seem slanted towards 3D, but rightfully so, because you have so much going on in the 3D that's requiring your attention. It's important things. There's like you're relied upon. You know what I mean? You got a lot of responsibility to keep, everything going. You're heavily relied upon. So on a 3D level, for the 3D needs of several beings, right? So yeah, don't equate not getting profound progress in spirituality as if you're off course, because I think that's, from everything I'm getting, that's where this question's even coming from. Don't equate this, because one does not one does not equal the other, right? You are accomplishing as little or as much as you're supposed to be in the time you've had to do it. And we've been telling you this. Okay, the thing, you just gotta tap in and let them talk, right? Like, release the need for control, release the need to drive the narrative. This is the core situation, because they've been telling you this, and if you haven't been hearing it, it's because you're squashing it down, saying, no, they can't be saying that. They've got to be telling me to work harder or something of that nature, and that's just not the case. What I'm getting is, release the need to control the narrative.
Spirit phones on silent, haha.
Yeah, release the need to control. When you tap in, just let them take the wheel and follow them where it goes, because they will surprise you. I had my spirit guide one time when I was doing a meditation. It was actually right before I got the job. I was about to interview for the job I got at Universal doing the psychic stuff. And I was meditating because I had to read the lady. That was the interview process. I had to read my boss, basically. So before I went in for this interview, I did a meditation in the parking lot. And my spirit guide, he was talking to me, and all of a sudden he pulled from behind his back. He pulled out an eagle, right? Like where does that even come from, right? But you have to allow them the ability to surprise you, basically, right? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but overall, answer to your questions. Yeah, you're on track. It's just let them surprise you. Like, let them control the narrative. Like, try to release that control. Okay. But yeah, no, you're on track. I don't see anything. If anything, you're just stepping a couple steps off and getting back to it. So you're moving in the general trajectory, and it's not a race. So
I'll try. Thanks.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Guys, please send light and love over to Southern Red Fox. God bless you. Thank you so very much. Well, that was interesting. It's my first spirit guide reading, I think, live on TikTok, probably ever, honestly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sending love. Thank you, Janet, for saying that. Love. Jacob, can you share... Where did that go? Jacob, can you share a bit about what your workbook is about? Yeah. Yeah, so the workbook... And then I have to jump off because I got to work in 7 minutes. The workbook is called Intuition Unleashed. And it's a psychic mediumship development workbook. The very first portion, and the link's in my bio for it, is very inexpensive. Less than I paid for dinner tonight, for sure. For my meal by itself. But anyway, actually, no, DoorDash screwed up, so I got it for free. But anyway, so no, it's not cheaper. But it would have been. Anyway, doesn't matter. ADD, ADHD, ADD, whatever. So it's Intuition Unleashed, right? And I had to fact check myself, right? So Intuition Unleashed is basically the very first chapter is really just setting the stage for you to get rid of like religious trauma, or get rid of all these ideas that may prevent you from exploring spirituality, self-limiting beliefs, and really working on getting rid of that shit that doesn't serve you, because that stuff is going to hold you back, basically. So the first chapter is all about like, hey, look, and I shred each one of them, right? I shred why the religious trauma aspect isn't accurate, right? And very, very quickly. And then thank you, Brie, appreciate you. And then the next one, next chapter is about meditation, because most of my process revolves around meditation, honestly, and alternate state of consciousness. So I do focus on meditation, what it is, how to accomplish it, breaking it down stupid simple, honestly. And then the next chapter is about protection, and protection is a longer chapter because there's a lot to it. And I work with protecting yourself from humans, right? So psychic attacks, energy vampires, that sort of thing. KGJ, I have very, very limited availability, but I do have private sessions. Otherwise, it's spirit led and free. Anyway, so yeah, check my links in my bio for that stuff too. But anyway, so protection. So that's from that, and then protecting yourself from human energies that are spirits, right? Establishing boundaries and putting up walls and protecting your space from that sort of energy, and then lower level malevolent energies, how to push them out, cast them off of yourself, other people, stuff like that. It does tap lightly into Jinn. I'm not super familiar with Jinn. I've only experienced them one time, and I address the fact that skinwalkers are probably real, but I haven't interacted with them, so I'm not a. There are limitations. There are limits to how much knowledge I have, and I'm open about that, right? If I don't know something, I'm not going to sit there and pretend like I know something and teach. It's just not how I work. So that's the protection at the side. And then I dive into the clairs, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, Claire aliens, Claire Oliphants. I missed one, but anyway, and then there's exercises on each one of those as well, and maybe I didn't miss one, I don't know. Anyway, so there's exercises, what they are, how to grow them, every single one of them, and there's multiple exercises to improve each of them. And then after the clairs, which is just the psychic side of things, are just sharpening like the receptors, I guess, for spirit communication. Like, because like the clairs, if you can develop the clairs to go beyond normal human ranges, that's where you're going to get interactive from spirit, you know. So developing any one of those clairs is going to help you increase your receptivity levels to slightly beyond normal human vibrations, and that's how they get in, I think, for the most part. I think sometimes spirit comes in lower or higher depending on which way they're coming from, but generally speaking, if you have a longer range, like human ear hears down to 20 hertz. If I go down to 18, I'm hearing things you don't hear. I'm hearing things that they don't hear, right? And I have more range to hear more stuff. So if you can kind of stretch your ranges on each one of those senses, you'll get more information. Time check, 2 minutes. Cool. All right. And then after clairvoyant, or after the clairs, then there is spirit guide communication exercises for that and how to do that and what that is. Then there's spirit communication for yourself and then for others, because you can interact with your own family. There's no limitation to that. And then after that, there's just a conclusion, wraps it up, put a nice little neat bow on it, and sends you on your way. So it's highly worth it. 46 pages, 46 exercises. It's very inexpensive. It's very well put together. It's very clear, concise. If you don't understand what you're talking about, then it'll be longer than necessary. And this was made for with your time in mind. I wasn't trying to waste your time with it. So I also want to say I think you're blessed with amazing abilities. We all have the capability. Spirit communication is intrinsic to the soul, right? I may have been born with more open or with longer ranges on those senses, etc. But it doesn't mean you can't practice and get yours stronger. It's like, think about blind people. When someone goes blind later in life, their hearing gets sharper. Their hearing ranges get longer. Why is that? Because they have to use it more. If you exercise any of these senses, they will get stronger. That's how anything works. If you put time, effort, and energy into anything, it gets stronger, right? So, anyway. All right, so yeah, I gotta go. But that, thank you for ordering the workbook. Last time I was told my mom was not at peace, so I'll try again. Your next live, love watching you. Spitzway, I want to tell you something. I want to say something. And you know what? I don't care if I'm a couple minutes late to work for this. Thank you, Brie. I need to address this, okay? Because that's bullshit, right? So, no, I can't let that slide. Last I was told, my mom was not at peace, so I'll try again your next live. Love watching you. Here's the thing, Spitzway. And you're talking to someone who works with energies that have not crossed over and this, that, and the other, okay? I need to make this extremely clear. There are fragments to souls. Maybe there is a fragment of your mom that is not, quote unquote, at peace. That fragment is learning more lessons that is necessary to grow and to bring that back to the whole. Is there an element of your mom that's in this situation? Maybe, right? Is it the entire soul? Absolutely effing not. I'm sorry, it's bullshit, right? So we all have a higher self. For example, your entire soul is not inside your body, right? It is not. Like, you have a higher self. Where the fuck is that at? Where's that at, right? Where's your higher self? You think that's inside your body? Because it's not, right? So you have elements of your soul that aren't even incarnated here on this earth, right? So if there is a fragment of your mom's soul, the angels are watching it. They see what she's going through. They see what she's learning. And when it is time for that fragment to take those lessons back to the whole, it will. All paths lead back home. So this idea of, oh, she's moping around and maybe she's not at peace. I want to give you peace right now from someone who crosses those energies over and who's very well versed in the lower energies and like very well versed in that shit, right? That I don't want you to sit here worried about your mom for a second longer, okay? If there is a fragment that is needing that healing and needing that passing, or needing that, you know, when it's time, when that fragment has gained everything it can gain from that experience, it will naturally go, okay? So please don't worry about her. I guarantee that there's a larger portion of your mom that's totally fine. Not that that part's not fine, you know what I mean? Sorry, I had to do that. And I hope that helps you, because I don't want you to, I don't even know. Thank you so much. All right, cool. God bless you, darling. Like, that's bullshit, guys. Look, if you go to a reader's room, I'm sorry, now I'm triggered. If you go into a reader's room and you leave there feeling worse than you felt when you went in, right? That reader, number one, isn't for you. Number two, is probably full of complete shit. Okay? Spiritual connection should leave you feeling empowered, should leave you feeling loved, should leave you feeling better. Like, this is a healing practice. If anyone makes you feel worse after connecting with them, block them. Block them. Okay? And if I've made you feel worse, block me. All right? God bless you all. I love you, and I will see you next time. Links are in my bio for the workbook. God bless you all, and I'll check you in next time. Okay? Toodles.